Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Digitmerc, and today I'd like a little bit talk about the Overwatch 2 recent, Season 7, Trials of Sanctuary, the PvE event that I have tried yesterday for the first time, and I must say it was pretty good. Not nevertheless, and I actually liked it, and I'd like to talk about. And so let's jump in and let's have a small discussion about it. So, so the code Trials of Sanctuary, the code Diablo 4, Diablo-esque with Overwatch collaboration event where you basically play your High Heavens, you know, Imperius, Inarius. You do have still missing like Mafeo and Tario, Ario still missing, but the rest, the villains, or on the villain side, they have Lilith, they have Butcher, they have all these other bits pieces. Of course, the most important, like Diablo, is still missing, and Baal, Mephisto, no? Well, that's for another time. I mean, who knows? But nevertheless, so I I also took my Ryan, one of my Reinhardt fan. That's good. It was a sort of advantage for me. So I had nothing to matter about who to pick. So yeah, and the way I proceeded the game was basically you hop in, get a little bit of small cinematic introduction, and then hop into the PvE mission or PvE scenario, And you basically bought it's similar to these previous, I don't know, PvE Halloween archive sort of type of event themes. But in this one, the Trials of Sanctuary had a little bit of different increased positive paces, varieties, and sort of a little bit features that uh, did make the Trials of Sanctuary so much more better and definitely a lot freshened. So, and after I have just played through, thought myself, what if this is actually the potential blueprint of Overwatch 2 or so-called the PvE part in Overwatch 2 that could build up onto. You have so-called in order to make up with the other in order to make up with the PvE that meant to be come out. But I don't think, and this the Trials of Sanctuary, is quite the say potential to be a great PvE type of blueprint for the Overwatch 2 PvE content or part. You have you also got Horde modes here, of course. You play your characters. What's good about it's not so quick either. It took for me about 20 minutes on normal, and the enemies or opponents were a little bit sturdy. Yeah, it took time. Beating them took some time to beat them down, especially the boss fights. Nevertheless, the what you get there, you have these perks that I don't know if everyone has, but like Reinhardt as the players has like multiple upgrades. You can upgrade with his attack kits from his charge, gets immune to damage and so on. Then he has like his fire strike gets like so got the Imperial's burning flames that leaves like flame dots or like flame lava on the floor, and his shield obviously gets bigger, I think. And his melee attacks, his default hammer swings, when you upgrade, they become like long ranged fire strikes on top of it at the end of it, like multiple. And yeah, I mean, this is actually quite an interesting, like, fun thing, a cool feature in that regards. Because of that, I have already thought to myself, what if, say, continuously, the blueprints of the Trials of Sanctuary truly can be implemented into the other further PvE missions or PvE scenarios content as well. There would be a vast whole bargain. In matter of fact, probably compensate for what has been so-called the called talent perks, upgrades for each character and so on. With Task Sanctuary, that enables sort of say a opening gateway for that course to be taken into consideration or into a vastly accountable, possibility. For example, you take the Trials of Sanctuary, the blueprint. You create a similar type of events or PvE missions that have the blueprint of that. So you have your different multiple characters that have this system like that. With the Reinhardt the Imperials, you have this. They get the attacks can be upgraded, and they play a lot stronger, much faster, and so on, and basically increase attributes and so on. And it makes a little bit. And the boss fights, of course, so makes a little bit of pinnacles of the layers on top of the layers, and I believe mix and matching type of PvE event that would go together with. For example, you have here the Trials of Sanctuary, and something like what else you could collaborate. You could probably collaborate with the Starcraft like collabs in here as well. Like you have your Zerg's invasion now, and also the other types of Starcraft universe type of thing in here, and you have already Diva, Reinhardt, Soldier, Widow, Bastion. I don't know Bastion, but you have those characters that could, let's say, the potential to be so-called of that StarCraft collab event in Overwatch to be happening now. I mean, technically, right? And in that sense, you basically make the same way that in Dark Sanctuary would work, Instead of you code use Horde Omnics, you could basically implement like the Zergs mobs, Horde models in the Overwatch 2 PvE campaign. And that would be fun. Why not? Like for example, you have the Reinhardt Reina skin already, or you can have a Soldier 76 similar of a Terran skin, or a Blaze skin for Reinhardt, or something like this, or Diva Mech Goliath, and those type of like units or playable characters. You could make them gradable as the same way that you could have or can do in a Trials of Sanctuary. Obviously, you can have different maps. Preferably a different map. Doesn't have to be Blizzard World. Like completely maybe custom map for that they got, like Starcraft, an individual Starcraft map, that is just based on the Starcraft lore universe. Type of Warcraft collab event where you have basically Lich King reviving all the dead zombies. I mean, undead. You have to fight them away. Why not? There's surely a hell of a possibility you could actually do now, because I've seen the way I have seen with the Trials of Sanctuary as a blueprint for that case of scenario. I believe such PV scenarios, campaigns, collabs, whatever you call, will actually could benefit and compensate the so-called the original Overwatch 2 cutout content, PvE content, or let's say canned version. Right? I mean, if they can do this so-called Class Sanctuary as a base line for the most of other PvE missions, scenarios, campaigns, whatever you can call them, it would be great. I mean, it's already have sample. You have now Trials of Sanctuary, this is called the Diablo collab. Sure, you can proceed with Starcraft collab. You have Zergs with Terrans, Protoss type of collabs, fighting against Zergs and so on. You can have World of Warcraft collab of like Lich King, with the Forsaken Undead Scourge, invading. You can surely do like Heroes of the Storm campaign sort of abbreviation. It doesn't have to be so-called the typical type of payload, 2CP or Flashpoint type of map mode. It could be like a huge map in the Overwatch 2 or in the Overwatch universe with these so-called Heroes of Storm map functionalities. Basically, you have to do these objectives. You go in there, you have to take them, and they make this their own functionality that they're supposed to do, like shoot, take down, conquer, this and this, and take over and take the W over the enemy's base and destroy that, no? Something like this, or it's just my like brief assumption, brief belief, might be a nice thing because what I saw and right out of a conclusion, I mean almost of a conclusion, I came out with a possible scenario, and it is I bet it's feasible, it is possible to do. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you see it the same way as I do, that the Browser Sanctuary, the Diablo collab with Overwatch, could be the blueprint to the Overwatch next for the PvE content systems, like campaigns and so on, scenarios with possible different type of crossovers, collabs like Starcraft, World of Warcraft, even that type of Heroes of Storm or whatever you may consider be possible or good idea. And yeah, I mean, that will be it for now then. I don't think I have much more to master because there's not much to master anymore for now. And as always, I mean, hit the like button if you could. Whatever, I mean, I wish you good having the rest of the week. And I'll be seeing you another time. Cheers.
Launch detected.